ZoomNotes has had a 3D page turn effect for some time, but until recently it wasn't included when you export to a video or you did an interactive slideshow using bookmarks within the app. So now you can do that. You can quite quickly create your own kind of eCard effect. So the first thing you probably want to do is decide what should go on the front of your eCard. I've just used an image and some handwriting to get this effect. So that's just the pen tool, an image, it's a pen tool to decorate a tree. But it just doesn't matter. And on the other page I've just used text for the message. The next thing you want to consider is what shape your card is going to be. In page settings, I've set paper colour to be the same colour as the surrounds colour, but what I'll do is I'll set that back temporarily. So paper colour's looking like that, and I've had to fool it a bit by covering the right hand half of the page with kind of a rectangle, which I'll just move out of the way now, which is like the backing to the front of the card. Undo that. And what that means is that you can then set the page colour to be the same as the surrounds, so that it looks like you've just got half a page, which is the front of your card. And on the next page, where you want a whole page, I've got similarly a rectangle coloured as white, because the background colour is set to be the same as the surrounds colour. I should say also you could, and I've tried this, just scan an actual Christmas card and use the image of it across that whole front page and the internals as the whole of those two sides of the card, and that works equally well. So once you're happy with your graphics, you can think about the bookmark side of things, because that's what you're going to use to create the video. So bookmarks is this button. I'll actually delete these for the time being and recreate them in a sec. So you're going to have to go to your bookmark settings and check they're configured correctly. Time at bookmark is the number of seconds it's going to stop and leave the each bookmark view on the screen. So you can experiment with that. It's in seconds, so that's, you know, a short time, 0.3, but you can play with that number. You don't want full page change, I don't think, because that will animate in and out to the full page. You might not want that. The next one that is important is the transition style. You do want it to be animated. If you're using animated ink, then use layers. It gives you a bit more control. So that's that. So you can choose whatever looks best really for positioning the first bookmark. So you kind of want to see the whole animation effect on the screen. That's probably a bit close. I'll just go out a tiny bit and just experiment. Still a bit close perhaps. It's probably better. Maybe just this way a tiny bit. Anyway, when you're happy, then you can add that as a bookmark. So that's that bit done. Then you change to the next page without changing anything now. Just take the next bookmark. Then I can select play. Okay, that's perfect. Then you can use the share button. I want to output as video, and options. The resolution is up to you really, but for GIF files, the higher the resolution, the bigger the file you'll create. Loop back to start means that it will animate back from the last bookmark to the first one. So that'll give an opening and a closing of the card in effect because a GIF loops back to the start and keeps playing, so that will look more continuous if you do that. And then you just hit share, you'll see some images being created, and then you get the choice of where to send it. So I've actually got the GIF in here, I can play it, and here's the loop back to start. Is that.